Welcome back to Birch-Koala Commentaries. I'm shanic02 and I'm here with...
Captain I'm sorry, there's something took over my mind there for a second, Dr. John Reborn.
God damn, Doc! Don't tell me your son have a split personality, man. I'm having brain farts now because of you.
See, now you're doing it too.
I think Playtrough is trying to tell us something, but I'm not sure yet.
Oh God, please no. The last thing I want is that drunken Russian bastard part of my personality. Anywho, what's on the agenda today, Shanic?
What was that?
Oh great, is the Skype starting to lag now? Okay, I basically asked what's on the agenda today.
On the agenda today, we are going to get that rocket blaster. And then I have no idea what else we're going to be doing.
Okay, sounds good enough for me. But first, some sweet free
Captain
nature
Olimar,
juices.
I want to tell you something. We want to tell you something. That's one thing I love about like the Pikmin. You can control him with the C stick, and you can just make him run around him all the time.
Duck pile.
No, I'd just be like, boss, we want to tell you something. Oh god, man, like, okay, see, I have been playing a lot of Phantom Pain lately, and like, if you're trying to do the S run on Phantom Pain, if you die all the time, you start, like, this is pretty much the same as everything in the Metal Gear games. Whenever a big boss dies, you just have to carry, like, one of the supporting guys just saying, like, boss, do you read me? Boss?
Yeah, because they have to just use that all the goddamn time. Kinda sad though that kinda don't wanna like bring up once again something that's sort of a yes, we know that is a Nova Blaster. You can stop repeating yourself, Olimar.
No, because like there's a first dialogue thing which, like, you know, it gives like some of the information, but then when you press A next to the item, he says a different kind of description for it.
Sound effects when you toss those things. It sounds like they first like dunk head first into that fucking thing before they grab it. Those things gotta have a fucking migraine by the end of the day.
Well, that's the reason why I got them high on the nectar there, so they have less pain intolerance.
Oh, so it's morphine. Okay. That explains a lot.
So yeah, before all that just occurred, we were talking about Phantom Pain at the moment, but yeah, you were saying something about it before we got interrupted.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that I kind of don't want to bring up something that's basically being used to beat up pretty much a fucking long dead horse at this point, but kinda sad to think that Phantom Pain really is like the very last Metal Gear we might see, unless Kojima actually managed to somehow pull the rights back to himself on his own studio. Which isn't gonna be.
I don't think that's ever
going to
happen.
be likely because Konami is being a bunch of fucking dicks. Just about to everyone.
Because the only thing Kojima would be able to do is just do like what whoever that guy was from who made the Mega Man series. He just have to make like a new metal. He just have to do like a new spin-off, spiritual successor to the game. Thank you.
Oh good. Glad to see that my old stumbling habit is actually starting to spread around.
But what was I talking about? But yeah, but the one thing I liked about Phantom Pain was, like, I salute Kojima for actually doing it because like it actually loops like it's a prequel to the original Metal Gear games on MSX. So like I don't want to spoil anything, but if you ever play it, you'll realize why certain things occur, like why a certain character showed up twice in the original games.
Yeah, I of course haven't played the original SMX ones, but I have seen them, so...
Don't ever play the NES versions, they are
Oh yeah, I know, no thank you. Yeah, I am not gonna fiddle with a fucking 600 key cards just to figure out what opens what door. No thanks. That is like the... That is one of the clearest example of like arcade game design of the day, of back in the day.
Yeah.
The other offender is being Legend of Zelda, but that's a whole another beast altogether.
See, I wouldn't mind actually seeing the original Legend of Zelda, like 1 and 2, being actually remade.
Oh yeah, well, if you're gonna be honest, if there's any game that could benefit from a remake, in my opinion, it is the original Zelda 1, because Zelda 1 is really old school arcade with a major fucking A, so it's really good benefit from some of the newer game design philosophies and way things.
Yeah. And the problem here is you actually because it actually had the map in its instruction guide thing. So,
yeah, because I still don't get how the fuck does that thing in the original Legend of Zelda count as a map? It's a big fucking crate, and it only shows like one lighted dot in the whole fucking thing, implying what part of the world you are into.
Yeah.
That doesn't tell quite. That doesn't tell fucking anything. Ugh. And yet you have those people who still say it is the best game ever, because I guess some people just like it hard. And not in that way, you fucking perverts in the crowd. But since there doesn't seem to be anything too out of the ordinary compared to the previous days to this one, to go on with the Metal Gear tangents, I actually just when I was looking around YouTube, checking out videos to check, I actually went and checked some of the Let's Plays Let's Plays on quotes that the TFC crew have made. And have you seen like the Renegade Plays Metal Gear Rising? Because holy shit, it's fucking hilarious.
I haven't really seen any of that, their Team 4 Stars plays
to
stuff,
keep
but,
the basics in...
the only thing that I've seen them actually do was the Machinima Bridge with Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, that's more of a series, not really a Let's Play, but sort of a machinima.
What's that little yellow Pikmin doing with the shock absorber?
What?
There's a little yellow Pikmin, it was next to the shock absorber. He was humping it.
Son of a bitch! But, yeah, just to give the basic synopsis, try to imagine like the Team 4-star Vegeta playing Metal Gear Rising, and it's just about as hilarious as you can imagine it being.
Okay, for life. So now we got 5 parts, the ship just upgraded, so that means
Stop
we can now...
humping the shock absorber!
Oh, come on. Without bounciness, you expect to do something with it.
Now the Pikmins are starting to act like a fucking dogs. Great.
Hey, at least I ain't pissing on everything.
Oh yeah, that's true, but one just has to wonder how long before they start doing that to mark their territories.
I think unless like they somehow become like a huge army, like pretty much like, you know, able to figure out how to make 1,000 show up on land with no problem whatsoever, I think that's when we can worry.
The hell was that? Sounded like Onion fucking burped.
If you press up or down, you like if you press when you put all your Pikmin back in and you go try and like, you know, mess around with the buttons again, you'll hear like little doing, being like, you know, denied, or like, you know, you can't do any more of that.
Okay. And I see there's something for our Pikmins to baseball in the meantime. Or is that going to be... Yep. Or no. Doesn't seem to be on the agenda today.
Give me that nectar! Oh, you son of a bitch.
Nope. Not ABI.
Oh god, that freaking video. Get back here.
Da, 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 da.
I'm not sure. I think I do get some more bomb rocks and I try to make another clearing for one of the next regions in this area. But yeah, I won't be able to.
There we go, face falling.
But I don't think I'll be able to get to the next part anytime soon because we need blue Pikmin for that part also.
Yeah, Pikmin 1, of course, since just basing this on what I've seen of the game, of course, since like I said in the first part, I haven't played this myself, even though I've been interested in it, but I guess Pikmin 1 is definitely one of those games where basically you get new stuff if you backtrack to the previous areas you already visited to when you get some new Pikmins and such.
Yep, pretty much.
Although, to be fair, it's not the first offender doing that because, oh boy, I've seen some games that really fucking love their backtracking. Jesus Christ.
Mega Man X5.
Okay, I haven't played that, but yes, I've heard that is extremely notorious about that one. That's one hell of a way to wake it up.
Bomb rocks will always take at least over half the enemy's damage. And I got too close, so I was thinking, oh, maybe I can get him there, but no.
Nope.
Oh, come on! He's like, he got
Wait,
1 inch.
oh,
I beat him to 1 inch of his life.
I hate fucking that. It's like fucking having flashbacks to Pokemon. It's like when you're just about to defeat the fucking simulators or whatever's Pokemon, and then it survives with a fucking sliver of health. Fuck that.
Oh man, I just remember bloody whatchamacallit, Pokemon Stadium. If you beat if the narrator, like, well, no, not the narrator, but if a certain Pokemon took down another Pokemon itself, but it just barely had 1 inch of its life left still, you just hear the narrator just going off, Whoa, he hung on by the skin of his teeth! I'm like, oh, for the love of God! Oh, but then the worse, like, the more... There was one where if you actually got it down with one hit, it would be like, whoa, take it down by one hit! Or one move, or whatever it was. We're preparing a tactical strike here.
And he dunks it. Oh, come on. That should have killed it.
Come on, Bomb Rock. Give me a Bomb Rock, Pikmin. See, that's the one thing I had about, like, Pikmin 1 was you actually had to walk to the next, to one of the certain types of Pikmin you wanted to use. Instead of, like, I think it was in Pikmin 2 or Pikmin 3, I can't remember which one it started in, but, like, all you had to do was just hold one Pikmin and then you just press a certain button to scroll through the different colors.
Yeah, that's a heck of a lot more convenient. But then again, this is like the first game in the series, so this was more of them like experimenting with the general idea.
Yeah, that's true.
Still, I'm still like wondering that if this idea really came out, if this idea really did originate from like Miyamoto tending his garden, I'd like to see what the fuck is going up with his garden if there's this sort of shit in there. Like seriously. What the hell does he feed to his plants there?
Hey, you talk about the same guy who actually created Mario and Link. Wait, did he actually make Link? Legend of Zelda? I can't remember.
No, that was... I think that was Koji Kondo.
Wow, that is a real hard tongue twister name for me to say.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't think Miyamoto was isn't like per se the creator of Zelda. I think at least in the later games he might have had some influence like with some of the elements of the later Zelda games, but no, I think it was... Okay, hold on, even I'm not sure was it really Koji Kondo because that name like it's both, in my memory, it's both related to Zelda, but it's also somehow related to Metroid, so I could be mixing things up here.
Yeah, that is true.
But yeah, as back on the track as to what the hell's up with Miyamoto's garden, if this came out from it, well, like you said, he also came up with it whole Super Mario concept, but that's kinda easily explained where he might have gotten the ideas for that from.
Well, it was simple. He was high on mushrooms.
Exactly. Actually, you know what? Now that's cleared up. Okay, now I know why he got where he might have gotten this inspiration, because he has to grow those mushrooms somewhere, doesn't he?
I'm just doing like a double check. Let's make sure there are no Pikmin left in the area.
I'm just waiting to see if there's gonna be the case of a Trooper Steve in this playthrough.
I think we already had him, and it was that yellow Pikmin having a go at the shocker absorber.
Okay. Oh, by the way, yeah. By
His
the
name
way,
ain't Steve. It's Barry.
Barry. Okay. But yeah, actually about that. So this game does give you the option to go straight to the end of the day if you feel like it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you got nothing else to do during the day, like Yeah, if you've done like everything you did need to do during that day, and there was nothing else for you to do, then you can just like pause the game and go to sunset automatically.
Neat. 4 days since impact. With its newly increased functions, the dolphin now flips higher into this planet's atmosphere. I thought I was riding the fucking Enterprise, but apparently not. I got this cheap-ass fucking ship. Because for some reason, Federation isn't trusting me with actual starships anymore. I cannot understand or realize why that would be the case.
Anyway, that concludes this part of Pikmin 1 for Birch-Koala Commentaries. I'm Shang02.
And I'm Dr. January Barn, not this time taken over by Captain Kirk, thank God.
And we shall see you in the next part.
Until then, see us later.
See yous.